Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
You might want to check this one out.
All right, here we go.
Stay right where you are.
Stand by to broadcast.
Okay, people, let's do this.
Now we're ready to roll.
And now, it's JP.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
JP 105 The Bone, Real Raw Radio, Thursday morning, 11 o'clock. Thank you for joining us. We'll give you, in about an hour, we'll give you another shot at the Bone bonus for $1,000. Hope everybody's having a good day so far. Good morning so far. Good morning, Monifa. Good morning, Diz. How's everybody so far today?
Good morning. All amped up. Let's go.
What are you amped up for?
This.
What, the show?
No.
Oh, the Bulls. I see you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I wasn't looking up for a second.
Go
there
Bulls.
You go.
Game day.
Are you going to the game?
Yes,
Are they
I
home?
am. Yes, I am. Yes, they are.
Where is it
I
at?
got Amer on. Huh?
Where is it? Is it at Ray
Yeah,
J?
it's at Ray J. And this morning I had to take down Mabry to come into work. I don't normally do that, but I did. And so I passed right by Ray J. And they already, this is 5 o'clock in the morning, they had it all lit up green and gold. So not me. Here I am driving by, and my window was down because it was nice and cool. And I just stuck my horns up out the window just saying, go Bulls the whole way. And I don't care what anybody behind me thought.
Good for you. Who are you going to the game with?
We have a little family, a group of people that go. It's my friend John's birthday, actually. I was in charge of the Jell-O shots, so I made those last night. Green and gold Jell-O shots, by the way.
Nice. What time's the game?
5:30 kick. It's on ESPN. Watch it.
I am going to be at Metallica.
Oh, that's right.
I am going to be at
That's
Metallica.
right. Are you amped up? What am I talking about?
I am very amped up. I was just telling my wife, I'm like, I haven't seen one of my bands in a club that's only, it's only 250 people in this place since, it's been 20 some odd years since I've seen
the last
a
time
band.
last time you saw these people, you were on the floor, right, at Ray J? And
That's the whole thing, too. I was just telling to my wife, I said, it's sad. Like, tell me you're old without telling me you're old. And I said to her, I'm like, I got to make sure I take a leave before I go to the concert.
Yeah.
Because I can't even stay. Because I had to go sit when I was with Mike O. Yeah, we were on the floor at Ray J. And then as we were there for a long time, because we got there early, we were in there for Limp Bizkit. And you're standing. And my back was just tightening. And I had to go sit in the handicap section there.
That's
next to
I'm not going to say that's embarrassing, but
it's totally embarrassing.
Next to Gertrude and Myrtle, we're in there.
Pretty much.
Will you ever do a cane? Like, not that I'm making fun of it. I mean, canes can be cool. I'm just saying.
I'm not there, by any stretch.
What about a walker with tennis balls at the bottom?
Dude, I don't want to get there, but you'd be surprised, man.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Don't make it sound like it's impossible.
This is why, listen, if I don't make it to 80, I'm okay.
You're going to make it to 80.
I'm saying if I don't, because, in my bloodline, the 80-year-olds weren't pickleball playing 80-year-olds,
Yeah.
We weren't them.
Yep.
Everybody was holding on by a thread for the last 5-6 years.
That's why you're gonna make it, because you've done a lot of healthy things with your body. You go to the gym. You
I
try to
haven't
make
been to
it.
the gym in so long. I got to get back.
What's
I
so
cannot
long?
motivate myself to get back.
What's so long, though?
You're not ready then.
It's probably since December.
Oh.
Since the show started,
December.
basically.
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much.
Oh, wow.
Pretty much since the show started. And even though I've been able to get home, I have an issue with the shoulder. There's an MRI that I have to get next week, and then with my left shoulder now. And
That's old
the last time, I went to the gym twice in that time, and both times I just started to try to lift. I could pull, so I can do exercises for my back, but to try to bench or push, my left shoulder's shot. So, but for Metallica tonight, I am. It's gonna be a good time, and it's sent from. I told you, it's sent from God. It's a 4:30 check-in. Band starts at 6. No opening acts.
Same thing with the 5:30 kick, because
it's great.
It'll be over. Yeah, on the ESPN, I checked it out because I'm gonna record it or whatever, and I saw that it has it done by 9. I'm like, I could be home. Also, UB kicks off at 8 o'clock on FS1, so I'll be watching that. This is just college.
Who's
football.
UB?
University of Buffalo Bulls. Go Bulls both times. Yeah.
You got a lot of Bulls. So your horns are going to be up in the air all day
It's
today,
UB
right?
horns up, and then, horns up Bulls. Yeah.
And actually, technically, you could take those same horns and bring them to Metallica. you know.
No, isn't that thumb out? Don't you put your
No.
thumb out? Oh,
No.
you don't?
No, thumb out is like the surfer, Jimmy Snuka. You know, it's supposed to say like "I love you" in Polynesian. The horns are the horns. That's just like you know,
No,
hail
is it
Satan
front
and
or
all that
back
good
for
stuff.
Metallica?
Yeah, Devil 666. Yeah.
That's it.
Is it
The
forward
number of the
facing?
beast, Dizzy. Number of the beast.
Yeah.
That creeps me out.
My angel number.
That scares the pants off of me. Is it forward, back, or forward facing or back?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Well,
Doesn't matter.
then I'm going to be when I'm at the game. I'll be thinking of you, Metallica. It'll be
There you go.
yeah. Go Bulls, go Metallica.
And go Satan. Yeah.
Nope,
Yeah.
not that.
Really?
Not that. Go Jesus.
Praise the Dark Prince. You know,
Jesus
that
is
good
my
stuff.
homie. Get out of here, devil.
Jesus is my homeboy. Isn't that a t-shirt? Is that a t-shirt?
Yeah, that was
Used
a
to be.
t-shirt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it used to be a long time ago.
I got some interesting news yesterday
Good or
that
bad?
I wanted to share.
I'm assuming it's good.
I think it's great. It's get Grammatica on the phone because my son got asked to play to kick for the football team.
Nice.
Oh, that's fantastic news.
Yeah. So I'm like, I said to him, he called me up. He's like,
I didn't even know he played football.
he didn't. Well, he did when he was in junior high school. He played for 1 year, and then he wanted to focus on soccer. And what's today, Thursday? So Tuesday, his varsity soccer coach said, the starting goalkeeper job is yours. We expect big things, blah,
That's
blah,
so
blah.
cool.
So there was that.
Goalkeeper. I was
Yeah.
thinking, why are we looking at Grammatica then?
No, that's part of it.
Well, so the goalkeeper for soccer. But now that he's going to be two sporting it at once.
Yeah.
And he calls me yesterday. He's like, Dad, you ready for this? I said, what's up, buddy? He goes, they asked me to be the kicker for the football team. And I said, the kicker is like the punter, kickoff, and extra points and field goals.
Oh,
The
special
whole
teams
deal.
action. Good for him.
And I said, dude, they know you've never done this before, right? And he goes, yeah. He goes, but I worked with them yesterday after soccer practice. I made sure they knew that, soccer's a priority. Like if there's games on the same day and that kind of stuff, then, and both coaches were there, the football coach and the soccer coach, they worked it out and he's off and running. And I'm like, call Martine. I'm taking him down to Tampa for for a Saturday clinic or something.
That's good.
That is fantastic. Yeah.
I think so.
I was
So
kicker
Nicole's-
in my school. I loved kicking, bro. It was fun.
I did. You know what? They approached me, but I wasn't at that point in time. They wouldn't let you play two school sports in the same season.
Oh, see here it's
Why not?
fall is football and then winter's soccer.
Is soccer, right? So, and when I was growing up, it still is the same season, but you couldn't do that.
Yeah.
So
Why?
they
What's the
approached me.
reason?
It's some sort of county sports. They just squashed it. You were not allowed to play two sports in the same, in the same season. So I wasn't able to do it. I wanted to do it, but I was not able to do it. So my son is, he's going to go out there. I'm like, dude, I go, it's different with the other team's lineman trying to kill you, right? And he's like, yeah, Dad. He's like, it's going to be cool. I'm going to, he's looking forward to it. He is. He's looking forward. Nicole says to me, she goes, should I get a shirt that says like my son's the kicker? I'm like, you better make sure he starts kicking some field goals before you wear that shirt. But it's so weird because as anybody, and you probably know this too, Diz, but when you have a kid, that's the goalie. So nobody sees the breakdowns that led to the ball going into the back of the net, right?
Yeah.
They only see the goalie let the ball in the net.
And
They don't
jump and
see
they'll reach.
the missed pass in midfield or, defender, getting spun around and getting. They don't see any of that stuff. They just, tend to blame the goalie. So when I'm watching my son play soccer, I don't sit near anybody.
Yeah.
I'm off on my own because if one person says one thing, that's going to get real bad real fast, right? So I feel like it's better for me and for everybody around me if I just go watch it on my own. Now this football thing comes into play. I'm like, it's the same deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same deal. If he's got to go in to kick an extra point or he's got to go in for a, for a field goal or even if it's like, a muffed punt. I
Did
don't
you
wanna
watch
hear it.
Did you watch Hard Knocks this past Tuesday? Because
I have not watched it at all yet.
Oh, it was they had the parents of this guy who came from the Jets, and he came like on the Tuesday before the game 1 of preseason, so like he's just still kind of learning, and he's I like him. He's a really good. It looks like he's a really good player, and he's really trying really hard. Anyway, his dad flew on a plane to see him for this game 3 in Tampa for the first time in 30 years. His dad was on a plane for this, and he was like what you're saying, like he was watching. Nervous, like, you know what I mean, like,
right.
because and he also knows that this is his shot, trying to make this team or whatever, and so
right.
It was very. I never thought about the parents. You know what I mean? Like I know how I feel about these players and everything, but like this dad was just so stressed out and hoping the best, and then yelling and screaming when he did something good, and I mean that's a whole other angle.
The last Giant game I went to, I was sitting right behind Tommy Cutlett's parents.
Oh no!
Yeah,
what
so we
saying?
were like, and we were just rooting him on. It's like the Tommy Cutlets thing became like a cult. Everybody was the hometown boy. He was the Italian thing. It was like, it was everything. It was like
Buffalo Joe in Buffalo.
It was like Lynn. A bunch of years ago when the Knicks had Jeremy Lin, and all of a sudden this Asian dude playing for the Knicks just kind of took off and was crushing everything, and they were calling it Linsanity. Mm-hmm. It was like the same kind of thing with the Giants, but. My question for you, Diz, is when you got asked to be the kicker, what was it like lining up with a rush trying to get you?
They first were trying to put me as like, because I tried to join as a receiver because I was really fast and stuff. And then they had me on like punt return and kick return. And at first I didn't even like that because I was like, all these people are running at me and I got to look up at the air for the ball.
No way.
I was like, that's insanity. One day,
it is.
Yeah, I told the punt returner, I was like, I'm not doing this. One time the kicker on our team, he couldn't do the kickoff properly. And the coach was like, can anyone do this? Like, and was cussing the kid out. And I was like, I'll give it a try. And he looked at me, he's like, how are you going to do this? I go, I play soccer. And I go, where do you want it? And he pointed, I go, got you. And I nailed it. Far as like far, and he's like, you're our new kicker. And I was like, all right, cool. He wanted me to do punt stuff too, and it was the same thing. I was like, no. All those guys running at me, I'm not going to be able to do it. I was like, I'm going to be in my head, and I'm not going to give you a good punt. And he's like, all right, what about kicking? I go, kicking's a little easier. I can get to that ball. My head's down at it. I'm good. I'm not looking in the air or nothing. Like, I'm good. I'm not. I'll do that. So it wasn't that bad for me.
So,
but I took a little more steps because you're supposed to, I think, 4 back, 3 to the side.
Yeah.
I believe I did a little further because I got a smaller stride. So I took a little run at it. But I liked it. I loved kicking, man. It was fun.
And you wouldn't punt because you were afraid they were going to come after you?
I was like, man, I'm going to get nailed in one of these things. I will not punt. And thankfully, our coach never punted anyways. We could be 4th and 40, and he's like, we're going for it. So.
Yeah, no, it's going to be, it should be pretty cool. It should be pretty cool.
I remember my first kickoff. I kicked the hell out of the ball, and I rushed downfield, and I was beating some of the guys who were running downfield. Yeah. And a guy who was like 6'6", and just wide as a truck, like lined me up, and I turned around. I go, I don't know. My dad was like, the first place you turned around. I was like, yeah. He goes, that was so crazy. I go, you run at one of those guys. I'm not doing that. I got soccer next season.
Yeah, it'll be cool. I told him, I was like, dude, you got to break up with your girlfriend. He's like, why? I'm like, dude, you get football level chicks now. Yeah. You got to walk away from the soccer chicks, and then you go to the football level. Up your game, bro.
Don't teach him to be a jackass.
No, he's right, though. Put away the Hyundai, get the Ferrari.
Right.
I get it.
What's wrong with settling for a nice, cute little Yaris?
Isabella, sorry about that. Monica, you're going to love this one. I found out yesterday about my son's girlfriend.
What?
Guess.
She is anti-you because...
No.
She...
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
She's only using him because her dad's on the radio.
No. She is the class president.
Oh,
you love that.
Her. Yes. She had to campaign, probably little buttons or little cute little tchotchkes you got to hand out. And you have to be popular, obviously. Why is he trading her in?
She's a nerd.
Right.
She's a cool nerd.
She's the class president. I'm like, how did you do that, dude? He's like, I have no idea.
And you know what that's going to do? Because, he's controlled by the P. He's going to want to do things with her, but he's going to get involved in like student government things and stuff like that. He's going to be.
No, he's not.
No, he's not. What?
No, he's not.
There's
What if
no
she
way
says,
that's happening.
I only date people that are in student government active?
Then
in
he'll
this
go,
school.
okay, bye.
He'll tell you story walking. No way.
You say that, but again, this is the
No.
P he knows. You're telling me
It's
he's
not.
going to. I
I'm
think
telling
I've
you.
heard it before. I've heard guys before say the worst part of a breakup is wondering if you're ever going to get laid again or when's the next time I'm going to get laid type of thing. This
I
guy
guess
is
at that age, maybe.
17 years old. He's definitely concerned about the next
Well,
time.
I
he's
would
gonna-
say this. He goes, so now, and obviously he's not going to be able to do it in the fall. In the winter, he might have a little bit of time, but he's all into the gym now, too. And then in the spring, he's playing lacrosse. So he's not joining the, he's not joining the International Student Exchange Program or
I don't know.
or any of that kind of
What
crap.
if he did? I mean, you would encourage him if he was like, you know what, Dad, I've decided to.
I don't care what you guys do with all those clubs and stuff. Go do
Yeah.
whatever you want to do. I don't care.
And that wasn't you, right? You didn't do clubs.
I was in the.
Oh no.
So we had this teacher. Remind me to get back to the girlfriend thing real quick, okay? And maybe we'll do it in the next segment. But I had this Spanish teacher, Mr. Dionisio, and he was the one. Remember, I don't know if
You
I
said
ever
a
told
Spanish teacher
Spanish teacher
with
His
an Italian
was
last name?
Mr. Dionisio. Yeah, but he was. He used to run the International Student Exchange Club. It was the dumbest. We did nothing. Like we went on 2 field trips a year. He's like, "Who wants to get out of school for $2?"
Wow.
And we put our hands up, and he's like, "We're gonna go to City. We're gonna go to Roy Rogers. Who wants to get out of school for $2?"
Wait a minute.
We're
What's
like, "All right,
$2?
you
They're
guys got to
paying
join the
you?
International Student Exchange Club." And we're like, "All right, whatever." It was just all my friends, and the club did nothing. There was no international students. There was no exchange. There was none of that. We just went on this trip once or twice a year to the city and ate Roy Rogers, and it only cost us
You can bet you put that on your college applications.
I probably did. I mean, I guess I did. But he, this dude, listen to this one. So it turns out in New York State, we have to do this thing called the Regents exam.
I
New York
remember
State
that was a
Regents
thing when I
exams.
was there. Yeah.
Right. Yes. Okay. You're in the state of New York, right? So, in order to get a Regents diploma, at that time was kind of a big deal. I had dropped some class, and it turns out, so I took the Regents in 11th grade, and I said to Denise, I go, Dio, listen, I go, you get me through this year. I go, I promise you, I won't take your class senior year.
Listen to what that says about you as the
And he
student.
goes, you swear? I said, I promise. I go, you get me through this year. I go, I'm not going to take your class senior year.
I would cry if a
He
teacher
goes-
didn't want me in his class.
He goes, okay, no problem.
Oh my God.
So then it was we were getting ready for we were taking the Regents exam. I like, Dio, I'm confused about this one. He goes, you would be correct if you that kind of
no,
thing.
that's not cool.
So I ended up getting an 87 on the Regents.
That's cheating.
Right? And he gave me, he passed.
see your point. You might be right. I see.
Right. He passed me for the year. But it turns out I had like dropped chemistry or something like that. And I needed his class senior year to get the Regents diploma. First day of school, I walk into his classroom and he goes, we made a deal. Get out. Get out.
That's so rude and sad.
Right. And I'm like, come on, Dio. He's like, get out. We made a deal. Get out. And he literally grabbed my arm and threw me out of the classroom. And I ended up not getting a Regents diploma, which
does
in the
that
end
make you
meant absolutely
feel?
nothing. I didn't care. I really
But
didn't
I
care.
mean, like,
It was funny.
a teacher didn't want you that bad in his class. What were you doing in
We
his
drove this guy insane.
What were you doing? What would
He
you do?
wore a bad wig. We used to go throw stuff and yank on his wig all the time.
You'll like
All
this.
the time.
You'll like this. Are you ready for this? And Gareth, I just know you're going to like this too. And I am zero proud of it. It's probably the worst part of my entire high school existence. But I was a junior in high school, and I had a total of 3 high schools in 2 different states that year, and this is the second school. And my mom would just ground me for no reason. I just was over. I was like, screw it. Everything I do right, it's for nothing. I got in my rebellious zone. I'm like, I'm gonna get in trouble anyway. Let me just do bad stuff, right? Who cares? I've been good my whole life. So
I'm so proud of you right
it's
now.
horrible. It was horrible. So I'm a junior and I'm in math class. Now understand, I am the person who normally sits front row center, raising my hand, asking questions. I went to the back of the class, all the way in the back row, which what? And I sat in the last seat in the last row, and I just talked and didn't even lower my voice. And he would tell me, the math teacher would tell me to be quiet, and then I would mock him. Yeah, you want me to be quiet? Like, I was that horrible brat. Like, what a horrible.
You saying brat? I heard I was a cool girl once.
No,
Right.
One time in junior
The
year.
only thing you left out, like you started smoking butts in the back of the class.
No, I did
Yeah.
not smoke, but I did directly put it, because it was a Walkman, because I'm old, put on my headphones and started pushing play on my Wham
Hell
cassette.
yeah.
And
Okay, well, you could have left the Wham.
it might have been George Michael, but I don't know. But I was listening to my cassette.
That's called jumping the shark.
Yeah.
put on my headphones and just straight up listen to my Walkman in class, and he was like, take it off. I'm like, no, I'm not taking it off. Like, just literally horrible. And at one point in time, he was just like, he was like annoyed with me, of course. And so he sent me, he's like, go to the principal. You're going to the principal. I've never been sent to the principal in my life. And I walked out. I went straight home. Didn't even go to the principal.
Nice.
I was going straight home.
Yeah,
Spent the
hell
rest of
yeah.
the day at home doing whatever the hell I wanted. All of that's horrible, by the way.
No.
But it
Right.
was the time when I was just like, screw it.
Pretty cool that you're like, go to the principal. You're like, go home. How was that? We'll go eat some mac and
Yeah.
cheese.
I did.
Right.
I got a sub on the way home and ate
I'm
it.
gonna go get some chicken nugs.
Did any of your teachers like pull you aside and talk to you? Because you went from being
I know.
the nerd class pet to
Yeah.
Like nobody sent you
this.
to the school psychiatrist and
Yeah.
that stuff.
I don't.
The
But it
guidance
was the
counselor?
80s. People I don't think gave a crap
Yeah,
unless it was
that's
really,
true.
really, really bad.
One last thing on Dionisio, this guy. So, well, it's two last things. In 11th grade, for whatever reason, it must have been towards the end of the year, and I had these friends, Kelly and Sean. They actually ended up getting married, but they were both captains of the swim team. He was homecoming king, quarterback of the football. He's that guy, right?
Yeah.
So Dio one day was just like he was drawing. So take a look in the studio and find the longest wall. Okay.
Okay. I do that.
Now
one.
go to the far left end of that wall, and he was starting to draw. Like he would draw pictures, and he drew a picture of Sean, and it was like kind of sticks figures, but it was like a muscle bound kid, and he had abs and like all this other stuff, right? And then he erased it, and then he drew a picture of Kelly, and it was tall, slim, bikini, that kind of thing, but nothing sexual, nothing sexual. And then he erased it, and my friend Kerry, who has a bit of, a big nose, kind of thing.
Oh no.
And she goes, Dio, draw a picture of me. And he starts drawing
Nope.
the picture,
Oh,
and then
no.
he goes to the nose,
No.
and he walks all the way down to the other end of the wall, loops around and back, and we lost it. Lost
I
it.
don't
We
wanna
were
laugh.
like, yo, what is wrong with this dude, man? She's
I mean, it's
crying.
funny.
She runs out of
Okay,
the
it's
classroom.
not-
We're
it's-
dying. Like, if you did that now,
Yeah. No.
if you did that now, you'd be in front of a firing squad.
Yeah. It's because
You know?
it's mean. Let's all agree that was mean. Now, was it funny?
It was hysterical,
still
man.
mean. If it's
it
you,
was
it's mean.
absolutely hysterical. And then
Poor girl.
when I got to college, when I ended up at my second school, he ended up teaching Spanish at that school.
Oh, get out.
So it was like the first day of classes, and I see his classroom is over there, and I see him like he walked out of the classroom.
Yeah.
So I walked in, I sat right front row. I didn't have him, I wasn't taking the class, but I sat front row, center. And at that time, he wasn't wearing his wig anymore.
Oh.
Right? So
How'd you even
the whole
recognize
class is starting to fill in. I'm sitting front row, and he walks in and he sees me. I'm like, Dio, what's up, bro? He's like,
Get
and
out
he
of-
just like stone faced, like boom, like not feeling the joke, not feeling the love. I'm like, yo, what happened to your hat?
Oh,
see?
man.
See? And then if he would have said, we had a deal, I would have loved it. That would have been the only line that was worth saying. We had a deal. Get out of my class right now.
I was like, man, I just wanted to say hello. It's all good, man. Have a good semester. And that was it. I walked out of there.
He hates your guts, by the way.
Huh?
He hates your
my
guts. Yeah.
And then I ran into him at the gym a couple of times, years and years later. I think he's dead now. All right. That was good for a segment. Not a lot of laughs.
Meanwhile, he's probably still working out, and you haven't been back since December.
Exactly. Right. I'll be right back.
You're listening to JP on 1025 The Bone. 1025 The Bone. where the Lightning play. We are the official broadcast home of your Tampa Bay Lightning.
At Brandon Honda, we have the hottest hybrids in stock and on sale. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. Right now, get the brand new Accord hybrid for just $199 per month. Get the award-winning CR-V hybrid for just $249 per month. Or get the all-new, just released 2025 Civic Hybrid Sport for just $199 per month. With gas mileage as high as 50 miles per gallon, these award-winning hybrids won't last long. Plus, get a real nationwide lifetime warranty, unlimited time, unlimited miles. Get all the facts at BrandonHonda.com.
Call 813-448-7710 for more information.
This is a cat named Mo from Duke Rabo Live. Primetime, baby, for Crunch Fitness. Membership starting at $9.99 a month. Join today and enroll for just $1. Over 500 locations nationwide, world-famous group fitness classes, state-of-the-art equipment, miles of cardio. Join today and enroll for just $1. Hurry, this offer ends July 31st with over 500 locations nationwide. The best part of my day is walking into Crunch. I look the best walking out. Go to crunch.com to find a location nearest you and get crunched.
Summer is still here, and so are those hot summer deals. Wherever you plan your summer vacation, make Crown Kia your first stop. Drive a new Kia K4, just $219 a month, or a new Kia Sportage with a special low 0% APR. Test drive your new Kia today at Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service. Call 1-800-371-0942 for complete details.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. If you or anyone in your family has been injured in a car accident, call us now, as the time to file a claim may be limited. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before, protecting America, fighting for you. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
You've worked hard all year. Now let Crown Automotive Group work for you. The Labor Day countdown is on, and you've got just 5 days to save big. Find your perfect vehicle today, new or pre-owned, with live market pricing, no hidden fees, and transparent upfront deals you can trust. Plus, used cars starting at just $10,000. Don't wait. Deals end Labor Day. Visit any Crown Automotive dealership or shop now at crowncars.com. The better way to buy and service.
Patrick and Heather from Bolt Electric.
Storm season is upon us again.
We're getting calls from lots of homeowners asking Bolt what they can do
to better protect their home from the next bad storm.
They called the right place.
Bolt electricians are out there right now installing whole home surge protection
that saves your equipment
and powerful whole home generators
that keep your lights on and appliances running through any blackout. Just call Bolt and find out how you can be storm ready
and storm safe.
Online at boltelectric.com.
At Cherry Home CDJR, get $15,000 off a new Ram 1500 during the Make This the Summer sales event. Plus, get new cars with 0 down, 0% APR, and no payments for 90 days. At the #1 Ram dealer in the U.S. Online at cherryhome.com. Call 1-800-210-6286 for complete details.
This is Greg Trzynski of the Original Mattress Factory. Looking for a more natural way to sleep? Our orthopedic natural mattresses combine our legendary quality with nature's finest materials. We hand build each mattress using renewable materials like cotton, wool, and natural latex, creating a luxury sleep experience that's as good for the planet as it is for you. Visit one of our showrooms to try them out in person, or visit originalmattress.com to learn more. The Original Mattress Factory. Sleep better, naturally.
Don't miss the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event at Crown Hyundai.
Get financing as low as 0%, buy with 0 down, or make no payments for a year on over 700 new tariff-free Hyundais. Drive a new 2025 Hyundai Elantra SE for only $99 a month. All are backed by Owner Assurance, America's best warranty, including a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Crown Hyundai, the better way to buy and service.
Visit crownhyundai.com.
With approved credit, 24 monthly, 10K miles a year, $59.95 due at signing plus dealer fee and electronic filing fee.
Get ready, Tampa Bay. Boat is about to hook you up. It's the annual warehouse sale at Boat's flagship store in St. Pete, and it's packed with insane deals. We're talking brand new setups, open box deals, demos, and lightly used favorites, paddleboards, kayaks, pool floats, and all the gear and accessories you can think of. Grab a solid board for $7.99 and score a free $300 upgraded paddle. Or how about an inflatable starting at $350? It's the biggest sale of the year, but when it's gone, it's gone. Now through Labor Day at Boat St. Pete. Visit boatboard.com/upgrade for more info. That's BOTE.
HCA Florida Apollo Beach emergency near the intersection of Mirabay Boulevard and U.S. Highway 41 North is now open 24/7. Visit HCAFloridaHealthcare.com to learn more. This emergency department is part of HCA Florida South Shore Hospital. This is not an urgent care center. Its services are billed at hospital rates.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to JP.
It's JP, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. Monica and Diz with me as always. 800-771-1025. We're about a half hour away from the Bone bonus. Your shot at $1,000. I wanted to run this. This is there was a son-girlfriend thing that I wanted to get to before I figured it was better off to wait until now. So last night my wife came home. Joseph and his girlfriend were downstairs watching TV, right? And my wife had come home. She was out at her sister's. I was already in bed. And Nicole goes down, she goes downstairs where they are. And I'm like, I didn't think much about it. You know, I was just kind of scrolling, getting ready to fall asleep. And she comes upstairs. Nicole comes upstairs. She's like, I got to ask you a question. I said, what happened? She goes, you know how sometimes, like if we're in bed and I'll just kind of, hold you and put my legs over you and that kind of thing. And she laid next to me the way, what she was to explain to me what she was talking about. And I was like, yeah, why? And she goes, well, I just went downstairs and she was doing that to Joe. She was laying like that on the couch with Joe and didn't even budge when I walked downstairs.
Well, what's she supposed to do?
Yeah.
I don't know. Call me crazy, but if I was in my girlfriend's house, I would jump off that chick and
they weren't naked.
I understand they weren't naked, but I don't know. I didn't think I would feel comfortable enough to let them see me laying on top of their daughter. This girl gave 0 Fs, and I don't even know if there's anything wrong with it.
Yeah, because they weren't doing anything wrong. I understand what you're saying. If they were doing something horribly wrong,
they were just cuddled up.
They were cuddled up.
I'd be more worried if they were under the blankets completely and then they started getting all nervous. That's a whole different thing. If they're
right,
it's innocent. It's innocent.
They probably do the same thing if they go to the movie theater. You know what I mean? They're going to cuddle up on the same thing.
It's like holding hands.
Yeah.
I understand. I'm not saying the cuddling is anything wrong with the cuddling up. I totally get it. But to not budge when a parent comes downstairs, you guys think that's totally normal?
I got to see what they were doing to be like, oh, yeah, I would jump.
Again,
me as a guy, yes. If I'm at my girlfriend's house and something like that happens, I'm a move. But if I'm at my house and she's the one, the cuddly or the cuddle, that's different.
That's my point, though. As I'm not telling my son should have jumped up. I would have thought she would, because we just really met this. We don't know this girl very well. We've met her a handful of times. And I felt like, and I'm not crapping on it. I'm just kind of surprised that she didn't feel the need to not be seen that way.
What way? What do you see her as?
Laying on top of this woman's son.
Genitals were not touching. Clothes were on.
I understand that. I do. I'm totally picking up what you're saying. It just surprised me. Because I know for me, and Dizzy just admitted to the same thing, you'd have jumped right out of there.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to show disrespect to the parents, or if they were going to take it the wrong way or get in trouble for that. Maybe the parents don't like. I don't know. It just the girl didn't budge, and I was falling asleep, so I didn't really give it all that much thought until this morning. And she said, I talked to Nicole between shows. So, are we going to address what went on yesterday? I'm like, well, what went on?
Yeah, thank you.
She's like, John, the girl didn't budge.
What if, okay, let me ask you this.
So clearly, if my wife thought she should have budged,
If Isabella was at her boyfriend's house and her legs were draped over her boyfriend and her his mother walked in, same scenario, except it's your daughter at her boyfriend's house, would she do whatever you think she should do?
To me, it always goes down to respect, right? I would like to think my daughter would have reacted
I have a question then.
I
Because
would like to
fuzzy
think, but
on
you
this.
know what, Monica, I don't know.
I'm
I
very
don't know.
fuzzy.
I don't know if this is just a generational thing where this is all fine and dandy, or I don't know.
I readily admit I don't know. We have two different views, or I don't understand at all the whole being disrespectful. I might be disrespectful, not even knowing I'm being disrespectful, whatever. What would it be about not budging that would be what makes it disrespectful? What
I kind of get what he means, because it's like when you went to, like, it was kind of on my side. When I went to my girl's house, we'd be laid up a certain way. As soon as we hear that door pop open down the hall, we pop up and like kind of sit a certain way.
Yeah,
and then they go back in, and then we're like, all right, back to doing the appropriate stuff.
Yes, and
Fake it.
Right, 100%.
But exactly, if you know what you're doing and they know what you're doing, why?
I'm not saying the parents necessarily knew, but at least we faked it enough where they weren't really questioning or be like, we should pop out another time and see what they're. You know what I mean?
But they know. There's no way you don't. You have to know your teenager.
I know.
But I think if the point is, if you see them all cuddled up and they're fine just doing that in front of you, what are they doing as soon as you leave?
Right.
But
and
you know that
again, it's a very, very new relationship. Like we've only met this girl. I only met her twice. My wife only met her 3 times. Like, this is
What is
new.
the proper number of times? I don't know.
You know what? If they're dating for a year or whatever else, and you know the kid, and the kids come over for dinner, and they're together all the time, and it's a thing. Okay, I can almost get it. I don't know. I just felt my friend Julie, her grandmother used to say to me all the time, and I love this woman, Miss Esposito. She used to be like, "Hey, don't get familiar. Don't get too familiar." Right? And it took
I
us
almost
forever.
spit out my soda. Don't get familiar.
John,
that's great.
John, you're getting too familiar. Don't get familiar. That was her thing. And I remember it till today. And I'm saying to myself, she would have walked down and been like, yo, too familiar.
But by the way, that's an amazing way to say something without being horrible about it.
100%.
You're too.
She
would have seen that. Nobody moved and been like, too familiar.
She was the best.
That's fantastic.
Julie's grandmother lived in the house.
I want to steal that.
We'd go downstairs and just hang in the apartment in the house and just hang out with her grandmother. Miss Esposito. We sure as hell didn't call her by her first name. That's way too familiar.
No, I understand the respect line on that. I just don't understand how it's disrespectful to not move if a parent walks in the room and my legs are over a guy. I'm not in any way, shape, or form trying to be disrespectful.
Maybe I didn't set the photo right. It was arms around, like laying down, wrapped, like arms over.
Spooning?
But kind of. The way Nicole was describing it was like kind of spooning, kind of not.
Like she's the big spoon.
She was like big spoon.
Oh. Okay. Well, there's nothing that his thing ain't getting excited.
Okay, he's 17.
Yeah.
He's in
Trust
the
me when I
front,
tell
though.
you.
He's not touching anything.
What?
Doesn't matter.
She can brush her shoulder on me at 17. And I'm yeah.
If any breath went anywhere near his ear, game on.
Okay, so
He
take
couldn't
that
roll
sentiment.
over. He couldn't at that point. He couldn't roll over if he wanted to.
Yeah, exactly.
Take that sentiment and understand that if she asked him to run for student council, he would, because that meant that he would get a shoulder brushed or a breath in his ear, and you know it.
He'd go get some new. He's not joining the student council. I can tell. I promise you that. I know the kid. Garrick's on line 1. What's up, buddy?
Hey, buddy. Hey, you are 100% correct. It is a whole new world. Same thing happened to me. My daughter, I have 2 daughters. They're now 19 and 21, but my 18-year-old or my 19-year-old now, 15 years old, same thing, same scenario. I come out, they're totally entangled with each other. Not a movement when I walked in. Nothing. They just laid there like, hey, Dad. I'm like, hey, what's going on? Hey, I don't know if I don't know if it's a respect thing. It's just, JP, you and I would have, I don't know if we would have jumped up, but we would have maybe looked in the direction, maybe lifted our head. I don't have any idea, but it's like, oh, this is the way we are. Love it or leave it. Unbelievable.
Zero.
And then I went in my room and, yeah.
Did you say anything? Did you say anything about it?
In the corner.
But did you say anything about it? Did you say anything about it?
I didn't. I didn't say anything at the time. I was so blown away. I was so like, is this really happening? Honestly, I went back in the bedroom and I came back out going, okay, I did see nothing. I did see this happening here. It's just a whole new world.
But aren't you guys proud of them being comfortable? Like, I think it's about being comfortable in your sexuality and not having to be ashamed of doing that comes naturally. So the fact that you raise these kids that way, I feel like you should be proud of yourself.
I don't want you comfortable in your sexuality in my house.
Oh, God.
Go be comfortable.
Exactly.
Go be comfortable with your sexuality. Go,
Too familiar.
Yeah.
Too familiar. Correct.
And and I just went in the bathroom, laid on the floor in the fetal position and cried.
Right. Especially in your case.
That was my night.
Right, because it's your daughter in that case, too. That's it's a tougher one.
And
Thanks, Derek.
And that was my point. How comfortable was this? And this was a new relationship. How comfortable does he have to possibly be to not make any kind of movement it was just odd. Again, I had to come back and check twice. But you're right on it. There's something different. You and I, it's a whole new world. So
thanks, dude.
Well,
what?
I just feel like, first of all, Miss Esposito is my new hero, and she's not even alive anymore. But second of all, if and everybody's different, and I don't have kids, as everybody's going to be quick to point out. I think it's a positive thing, but if you're seeing it in a different way, you've got to come up with your own too familiar thing. You know what I mean? Come up with a good, nice, so they're not being punished per se. They're not doing anything wrong.
I'll talk to Joe today. I'd be like, listen, dude, I get it. No dry humping when your mother's walking downstairs. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least pretend to not be, playing stinky finger or whatever the hell you're doing.
Oh, my God. Don't say stinky finger.
Leave that for your car, bro.
Okay.
Right, exactly. Duh, the back of a parking lot.
Exactly.
Wow.
Chris on line 2. Go, Chris.
Hey guys, so I'm with you guys, you and Dizzy, as far as like, when the girl's family would come in, you pep up, kind of act right and all this. But I think what your son's girlfriend is doing more than anything is kind of like marking her territory, because it was your wife that came in and seen it, and she didn't budge. She probably knew that your wife was there, and she's like, this may be your boy, but this is my man now, and she's kind of taking her claim like this is her thing. I don't think it's really necessarily sexual stuff going on in that instance. I think it's more of like, yeah, I'm his new girlfriend.
She was
Here I am. This
spraying him?
is my man.
Was she spraying him?
Yeah, kind of. And it's. I mean, you gotta admire that a little bit, JP. That's kind of bold. I kind of like it from her. She's, she knows what she wants.
Oh, I thought if she was spraying him and she's anything, and my son's anything like his dad, he's okay with it.
Yeah. Yeah. And then they go straight to the car, like Dizzy was saying.
Aren't you happy they're not banished to these places that we had to go? Like, they're comfortable enough to be in their house.
Go, because I don't want to hear my wife's mouth. I really don't. I don't want to hear it.
I'm happy that that they feel comfortable and then they're not ashamed. They shouldn't be ashamed of, again, what comes naturally. You just said it. He's a 17-year-old kid. You know what that's like. He gets to be comfortable. And isn't the saying, didn't parents used to say, I don't care, as long as, if I don't want him to do it, but as long as they're doing it under my house, like with drinking, right?
Yeah,
that's not happening.
That was never happening in my house. No way.
When the girls get old enough, they're not allowed having boys at the house, ever.
They're not having, the drinking in the house is not happening.
They're going to, you understand, and I know you guys are smart men. You understand they're either going to, if they want to bang, they're going to bang. It has nothing to do with where they are.
Oh, yeah, I'm just not going to make it easy for them.
And they're going to bang in my house when I'm not home.
Yeah.
When we are home, act accordingly.
Fake it, lie. Yeah. All of us are doing that.
Well, not fake it. Follow the rules. When I'm gone, all bets are off. You're a teenager, I get it. But when I'm there, the rules are as applied.
It just feels like a dance. Like, and I know, and I know you know, and I know, and all of that. We're just playing this stupid little game right now.
Yeah. Monica, you don't have kids. You can't possibly understand.
There's no way. 100%. I have no idea.
It's JP with Monica and Dizzy, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio.
She's the girl in my mind. She's playing me for a fool because she's the hurting kind.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Stingray Chevrolet presents Calta Cruise 19. You can win a cabin on Calta Cruise 19. Visit Stingray Chevrolet and scan the QR code on the Calta Cruise display to enter. While you're there, find the vehicle that's right for you from their selection of new and used cars. Calta Cruise 19. Brought to you by Stingray Chevrolet, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4 exit 22, Plant City. For all the details, visit theboneonline.com.
Are you stuck with medical bills after an accident that wasn't your fault? I'm Tampa injury attorney Mo DeWitt, and I'll fight to make sure those responsible pay, not you. Injured on the go? just call Mo. JustCallMo.com.
Time to cool things down with Hawkins Service Company. Get $300 off an AquaCal pool chiller, $200 off a complete salt chlorination system, or $250 off a variable speed pool pump. That's what I just got done by my friends over at Hawkins. These pool deals can't be combined and they end on August 31st. Visit HawkinsServiceCo.com or give them a call today at 813-445-8209. Reliable, professional, Hawkins. One call handles it all.
Tacoma or RAV4, your choice. $249 a month. Limited time only at Sun Toyota during Toyota's national sales event. Your choice. New Tacoma or RAV4, $249 a month. Sun Toyota savings are in effect on new Tacoma or RAV4. Now only $249 a month. Make it Sun Toyota and make it happen. SunToyota.com. $12.98 private tag agency fee $189 electronic registration filing fee $598 2025 Tacoma SR5 $249 for 36 months $49.99 DAS 2025 RAV4 LE $69.99 DAS no security deposit required expires 9/2/25.
If you've been hurt in an accident, Bernetti PA is here with a quick response. One call and we're on it. It's fast, easy, and focused on you. Quick action, real results. Bernetti PA, we're ready. Offices Lakeland, Tampa, St. Pete.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-777-1979. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-777-1979. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-777-1979. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. Call 800-777-1979 or biglou.com.
Worried about market losses? If headlines are keeping you up at night, it's time to take control. Hi, I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and I know you've worked hard to save. But in times like these, what if can turn into what now? If you're planning to retire or are in retirement, you need a strategy that helps protect your future. At Trajan Wealth, you can capture market gains, protect your account from losses, and guarantee income for life. Right now, you could receive a bonus of up to 30% or annual growth of up to 10% for retirement income. You heard me right. An upfront bonus of up to 30% or annual growth of up to 10%, all guaranteed to boost your lifetime income in retirement. Don't leave your future to chance. Plan with confidence. Call Trajan today at 813-550-1000. That's 813-550-1000.
Annuity guarantees are based on the claims paying ability of the issuing insurance company, DBA, in most states as Trajan Wealth Insurance Solutions.
Summer is still here, and so are those hot summer deals. Wherever you plan your summer vacation, make Crown Kia your first stop. Drive a new Kia K4, just $219 a month. Or a new Kia Sportage with a special low 0% APR. Test drive your new Kia today at Crown Kia, the better way to buy and service. Call 1-800-371-0942 for complete details.
Sports allow us to play, learn, and grow. But there's something more important than victory. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we believe every athlete deserves to be safe. Safe from abuse and misconduct on and off the field. We equip athletes, parents, coaches, and others with the right education to recognize, prevent, and respond to harmful behavior. Join the movement to champion respect and end abuse at uscenterforsafesport.org.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours. Join us at easterseals.com.
Download the free Bone app to listen to us anywhere. Sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate.
Get your guaranteed offer at markspain.com.
And now, Back to JP.
It's JP, 1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. Carlos Santana. Every once in a while, this guy gets me. Yeah, this is with this is when he did those 2 albums. He did Supernatural was the first one, and then he did another album after that where he just had like everybody come in and sing on the albums.
Yeah, a bunch of collabs.
Yeah. Well, he'd Smooth came off that first one. They were like, hey, and 8 Grammys. They were like, we should probably do that one again.
How that goes.
So we were just talking about how my son was downstairs with his girlfriend, and they were all like, laying on the couch watching TV, all intertwined and intertangled. And my wife went downstairs, and the girl didn't budge. And she kind of thought it was a little
sus.
Yeah, a little sus, as the kids say. That's okay. I heard some news anchor on radio be like, and the response was cringe.
I'm telling you, get used to it.
Not cringy. The response was cringe. I was like, oh, boy. Donnie's on line 1. What's up, Donnie?
Hey, what's up, JP, Dizzy, Monica? Love you guys.
Thank you,
I was just going to say about that right there. I have 3 girls, and if they would have jumped, then I would have been sus, as you say. If they would have jumped real quick, I would have been like, man, what the hell y'all doing about You gotta leave a foot in between you at least. I don't mind if you hold hands, but none of this wrapping up like a snake thing.
1 foot on the floor at all times.
That's
right. Both feet. Exactly. Anyway, I love you guys. I'll have your comment afterwards. All right.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I guess it's a whole different conversation, right?
It is. And honestly, exactly. I understand. And someone in the chat room said the same thing. Then you're thinking, if I'm guilty, and I think I kind of said that in only the opposite way, is they have nothing to be ashamed of. If they're guilty of doing some sort of something or the other, then they're all like that. And then y'all are like, okay, what's going on down here? And you're staying down there and you're wondering or whatever. This way, we're not doing anything wrong. We're just hanging out.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
How far away is and are there any corners that need to be turned from when the door opens to when she gets to where they were? Because maybe they were and they did.
As the door opens, you got to move. Man.
But I'm saying maybe they did and they got into that position and they were in a whole other position before your wife saw them.
Could be.
I would pop out when I was that age and go, probably don't smell your finger right now, too.
Ew.
Yeah, that's how it was back then.
Unnecessary roughness. Why do you want to...
Why'd you take it there?
I don't know. I have questions.
What else were you doing when you were that age? Oh, I was the only one being a pervert at that age. Okay. We were all angels. It was only
first
Dizzy.
time.
Only Dizzy was getting some.
The first time I digitally penetrated somebody, I made my friend smell my fingers on our bike.
And why would they? None of this
because we're dudes, and it was the first time.
Thank you.
Okay, and so first time, and guys, that still doesn't explain it. Like, what is it that are you bragging?
Yes.
Did you like the actual smell of it, or were you just like, I don't care how it smells.
We were
both, all the above.
We were teenagers, we did it. Nobody, I might have been not one of the first, but it happened, and you're like happy, and you're sharing it with your friends. It's stupid guy stuff. What do you want me to tell you? I can't explain. You're asking me to explain 14-year-old me.
Girls smelled nothing. There was nothing that I smelled because gross. Like I didn't want to smell.
Well, it didn't smell. It didn't smell bad.
I'm not smelling my hands. I'm not smelling my.
It was basically just my way of telling my friends, look what I just did. Boom, 2 fingers up to the nose.
When do you when do you wash it?
Never.
Not for a while.
Okay, hold on. So like you're eating dinner that night. You still haven't washed your hands?
Oh,
probably not. I'll tell you what. And I'm probably, at that age, I'm probably going to do things to myself and then using that the entire time.
Wait, with one finger under your nose and one hand up.
Right. Well, it's the other hand.
Exactly.
It's the other hand.
If I had to take a shower, that hand's sticking out of the shower as I shower. I'll get the rest of my body. But.
I understand. I am not, and never have I been a 18-year-old, whatever. But can we all just admit, I'm not saying it's wrong or bad. It's ridiculous. Like, that's embarrassing and pathetic. And honestly, that's just desperate and pathetic. Like, there's nothing to be proud of there.
No.
My hand's sticking out of the shower. Hey, why's your hand out of there? Because it smells like something, and I want to keep it to smell like something.
Exactly. Now you get it. Mark's on line 4. What's up, Mark?
Hey, how you guys doing? Good show.
Thanks, man.
with all due respect, this is about respect. You know, when your wife came down there back in the day, I'm almost 50, so like, you don't display the affection back then. You know, you don't flaunt it. I mean, I get where Monica's coming from too. Like, you know, they're not doing it wrong, but it's about a respect thing. You know, my grandpa back in the day, if I would have said something off, backhand, you know, it's a respect thing. So, but I give the girl props for being on top. You know, she's like, this is mine. You know, I give her that one, but it is ultimately it's about, you know, I mean, holding hands is one thing back in the day, but now it's changed. JP, it is a generational thing. It is, because I mean, there's no kissing in front of parents. There's no, you know, that was a big thing back then. Now,
100%. You had to be dating in order to kiss your girlfriend in front of her parents, you had to be together for a long time.
Oh man,
a long time.
Maybe a ring or something. Like, yeah. It's just,
okay, but can I ask both of you this question then? If that's true, and I'm not saying it's not, can you appreciate at least that things have, like, they've progressed? In other words, that's not a place to be. You don't want to live stifling all your emotions and everything.
Well, how does that change?
I'm not asking you to stifle your emotions.
How does that change? Respect for somebody like your parent. Yeah, I mean, it can't change. I mean, respect is one thing. I mean, if you're going to be in my house and my daughter is dating you, I don't want to come down the steps and see you on top of my daughter.
Okay, and I'll say this. I think it's for me, it's two different things. I understand what you're saying, and you have every right to make all the rules for your daughter and your kids your way in your house. 100% understand that, and if they don't follow them, it is disrespectful. That I get. But I'm saying just the act of innocently cuddling like that with, you know, clothes on, you know, just innocent, I don't think that act is disrespectful. And
no,
the fact
I don't
that
either.
You get to,
I don't.
The fact that they get
but
to...
But there's a time and a place. It's the Thursday night skate rink, yeah. That's the time. Movie night, that's the time. Not in the basement watching a movie and mom can come down. You know, you sneak where you can, but when it comes down to it, man, that guy or that lady owns the home, and you better make sure you're on their good side. And, you know, and if it means yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, and may I take your daughter out, that's the way it used to be. I'm not sure now. I don't have any kids that I know of, but, you know, it's just, yeah. I'm with you, JP. And Monica, I'm with you, too. It's the same thing, but I respect both sides. Good show, you guys. Good show.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. And I understand what he's saying. Again, his house, his rules. That period done, you know, whether I agree with the rules or not, doesn't matter. That's it. But all I'm saying is the fact that we went from not allowed to kiss unless there's a ring to now we can be comfortable innocently doing innocent teenage things. I like that change. It has nothing to do with respect. It has to do with now I'm not feeling ashamed for doing something natural, and they shouldn't feel ashamed.
There's no again. It's not about shame. It's just about there's a place, there's a time and a place, and
backseat of the car is what you're saying is more.
No, there's a time and a place, and while we're around is not the time or the place. That's all.
Where is the time and the place, JP?
When we're not around. When you're by yourself and you're in private.
Well, they were by themselves. She came in.
It's my goddamn house. My wife went downstairs to do laundry. Yeah, you bet your ass. It's my house.
I don't have. That's not fair. That's really honestly not fair.
Go get an apartment. What do you want me to tell you? Go get a motel room. I don't care.
Wow. So they can have orgies in the hotel room. Just don't cuddle as spoons on my couch. That makes no sense, and you know it.
It makes total sense. And by the way, it goes like to the respecting, because you know I'm all about love. Even Travis Kelce asked permission to marry the daughter.
Oh,
to
did
marry
he?
Taylor.
I will say this. I don't know. You know how, you know, women I am. I think that's romantic. They don't have to, but I think it's really sweet if a guy does that. It's very.
I could have sworn we had that conversation, and you and Brett, because Brett did not ask permission to marry his wife.
Yeah.
And I could have thought you were all about Team Brett on that one. And I was just like, if somebody
I don't think it should be mandatory. And anyway, I don't think you're a bad person if you don't do it at all. I'm just saying I think it's romantic if you do. It's not a what is your problem, and it's not at all. Like, I'm totally Team Brett. But I do think if it does happen, that's very sweet. That's very romantic.
Diz, when you were engaged to that girl, right?
Yeah, I told you guys I didn't ask permission.
You didn't ask.
We were together.
You got what you deserved.
Over a decade. I was like, what do I got to ask for? Like, you guys know what this is.
It is too old-fashioned. I'm with you. It's very, very old-fashioned, which is why it's not necessary.
Yeah.
But it is
But you
sweet.
appreciated it.
But it would be very sweet. Yeah.
And I hated her mom, so I was like, I'm not going to go ask this bitch for permission. I'm just going to take it.
I'll tell you one thing. If there are any kids listening right now, if you hate the in-laws,
yeah. Red
don't
flag.
do it, dude.
Red flag,
Oh, yeah, you're not wrong.
Don't
Yeah.
do
Don't
it.
do it. Trust me.
Because I can tell you firsthand how ugly that can get.
Yeah. With you.
You know? Like if you don't dig her,
Yeah. And that's just the way it is. And it's unfortunate, but.
ain't nothing but nightmares. All right, let's give away some money, shall we?
Here we go, Bone fam. The Bone Bonus. Sponsored by #1 rated New South Windows. This hour's Bone Bonus keyword is...
Score! As in my son was trying to score on my couch with the girl that was wrapped all on top of him when my wife walked downstairs. So now take the word score and go to the free 1025 The Bone app and enter it in. You have until 12:30 for your shot at this $1,000. And if this $1,000 doesn't find its way into your pocket, then you'll have another shot at 2 and at 5. All right? Score is the word. Go to the app, put it in. Hopefully you win $1,000. And I wish you all the luck in the world. All right? It's JP, Monica, Diz, 1025 The Bone. Hour number 1 in the books. Hour number 2 when we come back. We'll be right back.
You're listening to JP on 1025 The Bone. Did you miss the Mike Calta show today?
If your dad just enjoyed sitting and drinking coffee all day, do you think he would it be different? You think it'd be different?
Maybe. Does he have a Sprinter with a driver?
You think he'd be 90 with full head of hair?
Do we have a movie theater in our house? In his garage, how many pictures autographed by Miles Teller does he have? Do I have to be in the car when he smashes it?
Does he have a lot of jerk-off friends?
Listen to the Mike Calta show every weekday morning at 6 a.m. on The Bone. Or anytime with the full show replay on the free 1025 The Bone app.
Sun Toyota's Labor Day sales event is happening this weekend. Stop by this Saturday at 2 p.m. for the Mike-O Radio Show live. And you can enter to win tickets to My Camp, Adam Sandler, and Busch Gardens. Go to theboneonline.com for more info.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah. Tampa.
Injured? Hire America's largest injury firm, Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Mike Calta here for Shark Coast Tactical. Huxworks Day returns this Saturday, August 30th, only at Shark Coast Tactical. You should already know by now that Huxworks is the suppressor everyone wants. Meet with the factory reps and get hands-on with their latest suppressor tech. And Will is covering your tax stamp fee, so why wait? Get the Shark Coast Huxworks Day this Saturday, August 30th. The shop is slinging freedom from 10 to 6 daily, closed on Sunday, and open online 24/7 at sharkcoasttactical.com. Shark Coast is located on Bee Ridge Road in Sarasota. Look for them on social media. Tell them Mike Calta sent you.
The best deals under the sun are right here at JerryOwnChrysler.com. Ram. Get $15,000 off a new Ram 1500 during our bigger, better, faster summer event. Or get 0 down, 0% APR, and no payments for 90 days on new rides. Plus, visit our website and enter for your last chance to win a new Ram 1500. Hurry in now during the Magus Summer Sales Event at the #1 Ram dealer in the U.S., Jerry Ohm. Tampa is own country. Online at JerryOhm.com. Call 1-800-840-0798 for complete details.
Avoid the stress of listing your home on the market and sell your home fast for all cash with a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. Hey, it's JP. And don't worry about repainting your scuffed up walls or fixing your leaky faucet. Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer allows you to bypass the market. Receive an all-cash offer and close in as little as 21 days. There are no showings, no open houses, and no costly repairs. Mark Spain Real Estate makes selling your home stress-free. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
The old saying, you get what you pay for, still holds true today. Like when air conditioning companies offer you $29 tune-ups. Really? I'm not going to be fooled by that, and you shouldn't be either. Hi, I'm Zach Moskowitz, president of Cox Heating and Air Conditioning. Those so-called deals lure you into spending a lot more. At Cox Heating and Air Conditioning, we have a real honest solution. It's our Cox Personalized Maintenance Plan. For only $110 for first-time customers, our certified technicians visit your home twice a year and keep you cool. Get your Cox Personalized Maintenance Plan today at coxair.com.
License number CAC 1816108.
Cox is your key to comfort since 1958.
cat name mode for C4MH.com. That stands for the Centers for Men's Health, and key to a man's health is proper testosterone levels. So many decisions you wish you had started when you were younger. Well, you're never going to be younger than you are today. So start today resetting to when you were younger by going to C4MH.com and making an appointment to check your testosterone. That's all they do, so you know it's done right. $45 gets you blood work and a doctor's appointment, and if your levels are low, it's 2 shots a month. That's it. To ensure your energy is up, to promote muscle growth after workouts, to improve your performance in the bedroom, and most importantly, to maintain a mental state that has you feeling like the world is yours. You know, like when you were younger. Look at testosterone as a time machine and C4MH as the vehicle that will get you back to a future that is back to you. Today is the day. C4MH.com.
You've worked hard all year. Now let Crown Automotive Group work for you. The Labor Day countdown is on, and you've got just 5 days to save big. Find your perfect vehicle today, new or pre-owned, with live market pricing, no hidden fees, and transparent upfront deals you can trust. Plus, used cars starting at just $10,000. Don't wait. Deals end Labor Day. Visit any Crown Automotive dealership or shop now at crowncars.com. The better way to buy and service.
At the Original Mattress Factory, you'll often hear us say we can't fit our quality in a box. Our customers feel the same way. Here's what an actual OMF customer had to say.
I recently purchased a bed-in-a-box mattress and returned it a month later. I replaced it with a bed from the Original Mattress Factory, and I am beyond thrilled. Don't bother with any of the online mattress brands. Go to OMF and you'll be in great hands. My only regret is not going there sooner.
Come see our quality firsthand at the Original Mattress Factory.
This is the story of the one. As a lineman, he does whatever it takes to keep the power on in his community. And he wants a partner like Grainger who does the same. Grainger offers the professional-grade products he needs, from voltage detectors to harnesses to hard hats, plus fast, dependable delivery, so he can rise to every challenge. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Ready to elevate your everyday? Quince has the Luxe Staples Insider's Swear By, minus the markup. From 100% European linen styles and 14-karat gold jewelry to gorgeous leather bags and elevated home finds, Quince has it all. And by partnering directly with top artisans and ethical factories, Quince delivers premium quality at half the cost of similar brands. Discover everyday luxury without the markup at Quince. Go to quince.com/style upgrade for free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/style upgrade.
1025 The Bone. Wheel Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 1073 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Guys, if I could just have your attention.
Let's go! Turn it on now!
You might want to check this one out.
All right, here we go!
Stay right where you are.
Stand by to broadcast.
Okay, people, let's do this. Now we're ready to roll.
And now, it's JP.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
JP 105 The Bone. Hour number 2 of the show brought to you by JustCallMode.com, Tampa's injury attorneys. We will get to Dead Guy in the Envelope in just a couple of minutes. I was just reading a story about this girl. She's from Florida. She's an OnlyFans chick. I think we talked about her before. Her name is Sophie Rain. And she talks about how she's a Christian and she does her content, but it's not like X-rated content. And she also says she's still a virgin. And says, well, Rain has been criticized in the past for being an OnlyFans model. She insists her content is not X-rated, that she's a Christian, still a virgin. She said, I'm a Christian. I know how odd that seems that I'm doing OnlyFans, but I don't do anything else with anyone on my OnlyFans. It's just me. She said, I was trying to do social media. I always wanted to be an influencer. I look up to all these different influencers. I was like, you know what? I want to do that. I want to do something fun with my friends or whatever. And I started doing that. And now she's saying she did an interview. And she only made a little bit less than LeBron James last year. Oh. And she showed the receipts on she was on a podcast. She's talking about she's making $4 million a month. And she goes, I I quote, I almost made more than LeBron last year. He made 56 million. I made 43. And then on the podcast showed the receipts that she made 43 million. She goes, and then she went on this guy, David Dobrik, I don't know who it is, showed proof that she made 82 million in a year and a half.
I think he's like a YouTuber.
Huh? He is?
Yeah. David Dobrik.
Yeah. And then she said she made $82 million in a year and a half.
Ooh.
But she's Christian, and she's only working by herself. So it's, I mean, I guess you could still be blasting yourself and it's X-rated. Right? I mean, that's crazy. What do you I don't listen, again, I've said it a million times. I've never gone on OnlyFans, and I know I don't want to go into that black hole. But what could you be doing to make that kind of money?
You wouldn't go in for Sophie Cunningham?
No.
You don't want to see her that way, I bet.
It's not that I don't want to see her that way. It's just like, I don't want to go on. Listen, I don't use porn often. When I do, it's quick and easy, and I'm not paying for it.
Yeah.
Nobody. And I don't understand how anybody does. But I will say, we know guys will pay for farts in a jar and sweaty underwear or whatever. So you're asking how what she's doing on there to make that much money. It doesn't have to be sex. Clearly, it could be anything, any niche she finds as people and are clearly willing to fork over the money.
It doesn't say how old she is. She looks young. She's gorgeous.
That'll do it.
But you know what? She's girl next door pretty. She's not surgically enhanced, giant, like none of that kind of craziness. She's got a great body. She's young. She's probably in her early 20s.
Yeah, she's like 22, I think.
Yeah, and she's beautiful, but that's a lot of money. And listen, I got news for you. From what I understand, the dad bod thing is like, I feel like I should
It's so unfair. It's so unfair.
Like, I should just shoot my shot here a little bit and like, how much? If I made 10 grand, it's 10 grand, right? I mean,
yeah, that's true.
Nobody's feeling me. Nothing.
10 grand.
Listen, I don't think I'm going to be making LeBron money, but I think I can. Dad bods are a thing.
Would you be in a relationship with someone who has an OnlyFans?
And she still has it while you're in the relationship.
Yes.
It doesn't stop.
Yes, it's active, but it makes great money. Let's say it makes in the millions a year.
What's the content?
It's sex.
With other people,
like cam girl stuff.
No. Yeah, she's getting pounded. For sure.
Actually physical, or she's just showing stuff.
No, she's getting pounded.
Oh, who's banging her?
I'm not doing that.
No.
I'm out.
What if it's like?
Listen,
16?
if she's doing cam girl stuff, I could probably deal with that.
Okay.
Probably.
She's doing stuff to herself, very, very explicit.
Or with girlfriends, or like her girlfriends. Again,
Okay for a girl to do it.
the fan blowing pillow fight kind of thing.
No, I'm talking
pops
like
out.
Actual intercourse with.
Yeah, like banging dudes 3 at a time. And she's got, hey, I got OnlyFans, so I'm making all this money, and then that's not my thing.
But what if she's offering you $22 million a year?
Yeah, you're all about
and
the
you
money.
have full access to this account. It's not like you can't go in it. You can get yachts and go through Italy and everything. Like you wouldn't do it?
Yeah, you have a price, JP. I believe that.
Yeah, he's right. He's right. But like, it's not marriage material. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not marrying this girl.
No, nobody says you have to marry her, but you're dating her, and you're both basically you're all on the same page. I think what you're saying, like what she's doing, you have access to all of that. She knows that she's open about having a boyfriend, and it's you. Everybody's on the up and up. It's just that she bangs for a living.
There's this
She bangs.
There's this OnlyFans.
What was that guy's name? William Hung.
William Hung. Yeah. There's this OnlyFans model. I think she's from Australia. And like she's been in the headlines because she has a rule with her fiance, and he can't have sex at all. They have to be in a closed relationship, but she can go do the OnlyFans stuff because she sees it as work.
I mean, but it is work.
Wait, what?
Yeah. She's basically, she said that she's quoted here. I understand it sounds outrageous, but if I didn't have this job, then I wouldn't be going out and sleeping with other people. So for her, this is just work. She says, I need to do it to make money. If Henry, that's the fiance's name, went out and found a girl and took her home, that would be for for his pleasure. He's not earning money from that. That's not his job. So
I see the logic. I do. I understand. And you just have to
Do
find.
you?
Really?
Yeah, because it does make sense. One is because this is her
Yeah,
income.
but you also think girl math makes sense, so.
This is different than girl. I'm saying I feel like and basically she's being very clear in that if this is how she makes a living, then there's no emotions or there's no reason for her to be doing it unless she's getting money. With him, if he did it and he's not getting paid, then he's just doing it to cheat on her. It's two totally different situations.
Oh, are they him? But
she's the breadwinner. He stays at home. He's the stay-at-home fiance.
So half of them have an open relationship. Like she can go bang whoever she wants to because it's on camera for money.
Yeah.
But he's not allowed. But he's good. But he's a stay-at-home boyfriend.
Yeah, if you look at him too, he looks like the type that like he's
tempting.
not getting a girl like this. So he's like, I better
Right.
shut up and do it. But at the same time, if I was him, I would just go, okay, well, I'm banging her on OnlyFans. This is a girl I brought home to bang on OnlyFans. I have an OnlyFans.
Oh.
Because then what's
Loophole.
Well, that's the thing. Would this chick allow him to start his own OnlyFans account?
Exactly, because it's like, all right, well, we're both earning money. Just because mine
And-
isn't as much as yours doesn't mean it's not a job.
Yeah.
And it's also like, if it was really a relationship and she wanted to see him succeed, she would enter him into her OnlyFans world, right?
No.
Hold on. Perform with him a couple of times and then promote his.
Oh, launch him? Yeah.
And then help launch him. Like
Yeah.
a collab is, I believe, what they
It's
call
exactly
it
what
these days.
that's called, yeah.
And then launch him, and then what are you worried about? Then that's put your money where your mouth is.
She'd
You know
have
what
to
I'm saying?
agree. She couldn't
Literally,
say no.
actually.
She makes $190,000 a month, about $2 million per year.
And yet this chick is making $43 million a year, and she's not banging anybody, and she's a virgin.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe it either.
Yeah.
I don't believe it either. But she's not banging anybody on camera.
So
She's
what's she
not.
doing? Just stripping? Just showing off clothes?
I'm assuming
Telling you,
maybe
she could
there's.
do anything. There are pervs who will pay for anything. We've discussed the ridiculous stories.
Yeah.
She said, this girl Sophie said she made $5 million just from one individual on OnlyFans. And she says she's still a virgin to this day.
Does anybody feel sorry for that person who
No,
spent that
no,
much money?
No,
'Cause
he's got FU money. He doesn't
Loser.
care.
I had this girl I used to talk to, and like she was heavy into stripping, and we parted ways because of just the lifestyle. But she would have guys like losers just doing anything to hang out with her. They'd be like, "Oh, let me give you, these jewelry and this and that."
Yeah.
Like I don't have any sympathy for those losers. I'm like, that's
Right.
That's what you got to do to get a girl's attention.
And that's why I got to be honest with you. Like the strip club never did it for me.
Yeah.
I never understood throwing all this money out there and then going home and playing with myself.
I'll tell you what. Okay, so one of the guys that was my ex's groomsmen, they were like BFFs. They remind me. I think of them when you talk about your friends, JP, who've been ride or die. Bury a body if you have to. Like they're each other's people, right? Since first grade or whatever. Anyway, he came to visit us one time, and this is before the wedding. And so the guys went out to a strip club. That's cool, whatever. Who cares? Came in late, like really late, like 2-3 in the morning or whatever. Drunk. That's cool, whatever. Did you have fun? And he's fine. And this guy is like on the phone. He's all like, no, but she does like me. She does want to come. Like
Oh, my
he was
God.
thoroughly. I guess apparently he spent like a crap ton of money on her, and he was thoroughly. He's like, I'm trying to call her. The number won't go through. Like he was all very. He was like, I don't understand. He's like, we got to go back. We got to go back. She must have given me the. Like
what a
he was,
simp.
He was so convinced that this girl loved him, and he was like yelling at my ex, saying, "Screw you! You don't understand." Like it was a big thing. This
You
guy-
don't know cinnamon like I do.
Yes. He was so, and I woke.
She's doing this to get to college.
Yeah, just
Medical
because
school.
just because Destiny wouldn't talk to you, that doesn't mean Cinnamon didn't want.
She's coming back to Buffalo with me. She said she's going to visit me in Buffalo. Like it was a whole thing.
In
And
January.
Yeah.
She loved me so much. She's coming to Buffalo in January.
It was. I felt so. I was like, this is happening right now. He truly. So I'm telling you firsthand. Some guys believe whatever it is the chick's telling them, and
I know.
I mean, I did not understand that at all.
We used to have this girl. We used to early on. Roger and I would go out and do events, and we had like the Roger and JP Rock Chicks, and we had worked with at one point. Like the girls were from like a Hooters type of place. It was called Cans here, and they were the bartenders and stuff. And they would come out and do, be like promotional models. They come out and they'll take pictures and that kind of stuff. And then we did it with a bunch of hair, like a hair salon would send their girls out. And again, it was just nothing sexual, none of that kind of stuff. And then one time it was with girls from one of the strip clubs. And I remember talking to this girl, and she was making bank. She had 3 homes that she paid for cash. 3 houses.
Okay.
And she was maybe 30 years old. Maybe 30 years old. And she's like, I am in this for nothing else. I am doing everything I can while I look the way I look.
That's key
and
right
I am
there.
setting myself like this girl was not in it. She wasn't one of those girls that are sitting there doing coke all night. No.
That's the key right there. You have a window.
That girl was eye on the prize.
You have a window, and some women can stretch that window a little bit further than maybe some others, but this is not something you can do forever. So if that person is of that strong mind, because I'm sure, I don't know, I've never stripped, but I imagine there are some temptations along the way that might get you off that path, and you might just be like, I'll just do it once or whatever. I don't know. But if you can maintain that strength and that frame of mind, good for you.
It's kind of like the Catch Me Outside girl and that like this other girl who was like a viral girl, Lil Tay.
Yeah.
As soon as they hit 18, they make their OnlyFans, and now they're millionaires because of the perverts out there. And they go, well, here's my time to make the money. Let's see what I can do. It's insane.
And they'll pay it, obviously. People will pay it. And no hate on that either. You know what?
Well, it's kind of disturbing how quick the guys are like, ooh, she's 18 now. Can't wait to see the parts.
It's not kind of disturbing.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird.
You know what's funny is like I would never even, if I'm watching porn, and in like, how all the clips have titles a lot of times?
Yep.
I will never, ever, ever click on anything
teen
that says teen.
Yeah, with you. It creeps me out.
Ever.
I don't like step anything either. Step or teen, I'm out. Pass.
You know what's funny, though? The step thing is like something, you can't even avoid that
I
now.
know. Why is it?
Everything is about banging their stepmother.
Yeah. That's when you have
we
to
went on vacation and I had to share a bed with my stepmom and like my stepsister. And I'm like, where did all this come from? In the beginning, I'm like, oh, that's kind of, that might be kind of cool.
It's not. They're
but now it's like, no.
It's okay because I like the dialogue and the plot and the storyline. It's all okay until they there's some that say it like, oh, you're my step. Like, stop talking about that. If they can just talk about everything else and never mention again that they're step, whatever, I'm in.
My favorite part is when the kid looks 42, but they dress him like a kid.
Yeah.
And he's wearing the hat with the little propeller and a big lollipop.
And he's got glasses with the tape around the middle.
Yeah.
All
Like
that
freckles
stuff.
on him. You're not no kid.
Yeah.
And he has no, and the mom brings like the neighbor's daughter over to screw the stepson because he's never had sex. Meanwhile, he's got a schlong down to his ankles and there's no way in hell this kid never had sex before.
Yeah, he's figuring it out today. Yeah, today's the day.
And stepmom's going to show him. Hell.
But I think in the world of porn, we're thinking we're way too deep. The people who direct this stuff, just whatever.
Yeah, they're
Doesn't
not going to
matter.
overthink this. Yeah.
All right, let's get to Dead Guy. Dead Guy brought to you by Mark Spain Real Estate. You get a guaranteed offer on your home today at markspain.com. Our dead guy in the envelope today is an African-American guy from entertainment. From music. Music led to movies. Music first, movies second. Monifa.
Okay. Was this African-American music career popular in the 80s?
Yes.
Oh.
Diz.
Was the hip hop was the genre not hip hop? And he was good. Okay.
Correct. This is not a hip hop artist. All right. 800-771-1025. Again, you got an African American guy. From music first, movies second. There's books. That's where go start with music, get to the movies. But the music was definitely bigger than movies. He was not a hip hop guy, and he was definitely popular in the 80s. All right, now your job is to ask yes or no questions. 800-771-1025. You ask a question, you get a yes. You'll hear that. We'll move on. You'll go again. If you hear this, that means you were incorrect, and we go on to another call, put all the clues together, win fantastic prizes. All right, it's JP, 1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. Dead Guy in the Envelope is happening. Your yes or no questions when we come back.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
If you've been in a big truck accident, you need a lawyer that specializes in big trucks. A lawyer who knows all the federal traffic rules that can affect your case.
And who can navigate the complex web of laws dealing with the trucking company, the leasing company, the shipper, and all the other details that can complicate your case.
At Farah and Farah, we've seen it all, and we're ready to go the long haul to fight for you. Tampa.
Tampa Heat, no mercy, but Superheat Air and Plumbing has your back. Just $29 for an AC system check, working or not. And if it needs a fix, that $29 goes towards it. Fast pro service same day. Call Superheat now at 813-618-5818.
Stingray Chevrolet.
Hi, this is Steve Hurley, owner of Stingray Chevrolet. When we decided to completely eliminate the dealer fee last year, the response has been almost 100% positive. Because by not having to pay a dealer fee, you automatically save anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500. Some people don't believe it, so it's our obligation to remove any doubt, be completely transparent, and prove that it is true. You do not pay a dealer fee at Stingray. But we know that some of our competitors have told customers that, oh, Stingray is just hiding that fee somewhere else. It's just a gimmick. Well, as the owner of Stingray, you have my word. It's no gimmick. There is no dealer fee, and it will really save you up to $1,500 off the bottom line. And in these uncertain times, that's a commitment you can count on. StingrayChevrolet.com, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4, exit 22, Plant City. Together, let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
Together, we've been through it. Big storms, long hot nights, and the sigh of relief when the lights come on. At Tampa Electric, we never stop preparing. We strengthen lines, trim trees, and underground miles of power lines every year. And when a storm hits, we're all in. Every team member works around the clock until the power's back on for everyone. Yay! Because together, we can power through any storm. See how you can prepare at tampaelectric.com/storm center.
Zero is back, baby, at Furman Ford, Clearwater's big Ford store. John Senning here, and if you are in the market for a new truck or SUV, the time is now to go see Bob Murray and my friends at Furman Ford. Right now, during Ford's summer sales event, you can get 0% APR financing for 48 months. Zero down, zero payments for 90 days, plus a complimentary 2-year maintenance plan on select new Ford models. If you've been waiting for the best time to get a new truck or SUV, the time is now because this sale ends September 2nd. Furman Ford has a massive inventory of almost 400 new Fords to choose from. And if you're in the need for service and you can't make it into the dealership, Furman Ford's mobile service comes right to your home, office, or anywhere. Certified technicians, genuine parts, quality work right at your doorstep. Visit them today on US 19 in Clearwater or at FurmanFord.com and make sure you let them know that John Senning sent you.
Chloe loves softball. Cancer tried to stop her twice. Now she's a force on and off the field. We believe in Chloe's dream because we share it. Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. All we do, all for kids.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to JP.
Dead guy in the envelope, 800-771-1025. Hints I gave you so far, the clues are, you have an African-American guy you know from music. Music led to movies. Music is what he's known for best. All right? He was definitely popular in the 80s, and he was not a hip-hop guy. Again, 800-771-1025. Go ahead. Let's do Benny on line 1. Go, Benny.
Yeah, Prince.
Patrick, line 2.
Should I just guess his name now like that, dude?
No.
Was he on South Park?
No.
It was the delivery for me. It was the, Prince.
Let's go Julian on line 3.
Did he die in the 2000s?
Yep, sure did.
Was he an Emmy winner?
An Emmy winner? No.
Yeah, did he win any Emmys?
No, not an Emmy winner.
Yeah.
He might have some Grammys, but I don't know about...
Oscars, maybe, because you said it led to movies?
No, he's not getting Oscars. That he's not doing either. Let's go with Tim on line 4. Go ahead, Tim.
Was he a short guy?
I don't know. I don't know.
Look at his height, weirdo.
He doesn't. I mean, I wouldn't think of him as short, but I don't know. Who are you thinking?
Sammy Davis.
No.
Well, that's a decent guess, though.
Was Sammy Davis short?
I don't know. Was he popular?
Jeff
in the 80s?
Jeff on line 5.
Yes. Did he play saxophone?
No.
Was he a singer?
Yes. Yes. He liked to rock the mic, but just not a hip hop guy.
Rock the mic.
So what else can I? So the music is what's you know him for best, hands down, no question about it. Without the success in music, there is no acting.
Did he play himself in the movies? Like he was that popular?
Some of them.
Oh,
and some of them he did, because he played that, music star, like he was himself on a bunch of movies and some TV shows, and then he acted as other characters in a bunch of movies and TV shows. And I would say this. I'll even give you this. He was definitely in 2 movies of a, original and a sequel in both of those. And I'll throw in the fact that he was also in a movie franchise.
Okay, all right.
Let's go Alan, line 2.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Hey, man.
Was he involved with Live Aid?
Oh, Jesus. Who wasn't?
We Are the World. Yeah.
He was not We Are the World. And I don't believe he was at Live Aid either. But, there was a million people there, so I don't know every single artist that was there. Josh, line 3.
Yeah. Yeah, when he was performing, did he like to yell a lot?
Okay.
Rick James?
No.
So he was an old yeller?
Jesus Christ.
What's wrong with me?
Tracy, line 1. You should smack yourself for that.
I should. Boom. There.
Hi. Was he an R&B male artist?
Among other things.
Is it Lou Rawls?
Nope.
I thought it was. You paused.
No.
You have a tell, sir, and it's usually a pause.
Bill, line 4.
Did he have a lot of sex appeal for women?
Oh, sexy.
You ready for the name?
Good.
Give it to me.
Luther Vandross.
The confidence, though.
No.
Still winning? Yeah. Prince?
Jack, line 6.
Hey, was he part of a group?
No. You know him as a solo artist. Obviously, he had a group behind him, but you know him as a solo artist. Monica, you want to give me nerd notes?
I will. We have an African American we know from the world of music that actually led to movies. He did play himself in some of those movies. He was also in a franchise of the movies. As far as the music goes, it was popular in the 80s. It was R&B. You know him as a solo artist. He died in the 2000s. He was a singer, and he was apparently sexy. He was not in Live Aid or We Are the World.
He was the 80s were just one decade that he was popular in.
Okay, so long.
This guy had multiple decades. He had a long career.
Okay.
He had a long career. Let's see. David, line 7.
Hey, guys, up the irons.
Hey.
Was he in the movie White Man's Burden?
White Man's Burden.
I feel like I've heard of that.
With John Travolta.
Who are you thinking? I don't know.
Harry Belafonte.
No. Nope. David, line 8.
Was it Bobby Brown?
Okay, that's enough. It was
still
funny, but
alive.
Stop.
He's still alive. Greg, line 1.
Did he sing the blues?
No. No. I mean, R&B, yes, but like a blues guy, straight up blues guy, he was not. Let's do Connor, line 2.
Hey, did he sing Seven Spanish Angels with Willie Nelson?
No idea. Who is he? Who are you asking for?
Ray Charles.
No. It is not Ray Charles. Kathy, line 4.
Was he in the Blues Brothers?
Yes.
Oh.
Is it Scatman Crothers?
No.
Scatman Crothers.
It is not Scatman Carruthers. But he was in the Blues Brothers. Nicole, line 6. Go ahead, Nicole.
Nikki.
Patrick, line 7.
Hey, guys, was he known as the Godfather of Soul?
Yep. Sure was.
James Brown?
You bet your ass. James Brown is the dead guy in the envelope. Congratulations, my man. Yes,
Thank
he was
you.
in, obviously, the franchise he was in. He was in Rocky 4.
Yeah.
All right, and he was in both of the Blues Brothers movies. All right, I got Cage the Elephant or Mars Volta. That's what I have left for the week. What would you like?
What? Mars Volta, I guess.
All right, you got a pair of tickets to see the Mars Volta Janice Live Saturday, November 1st. Congratulations. You are a winner of today's Dead Guy in the Envelope, James Brown. Did you ever see?
Was he a sex symbol though?
No.
You said he was a sex symbol.
Yeah, I did not.
Well,
Not
he,
no sex
he
symbol.
thought himself as he thought he was a sex
Nobody
symbol.
else.
He looks like a lesbian auntie. You know what I mean? He did not look good.
His
Like a
face was all
church lady.
Frenchy.
Like,
He
get outta
thought
here.
of himself as a sex symbol. That's for sure. That's
yeah,
for sure. And I
remember,
think-
wasn't he the one with the cape over and then he comes out?
Oh,
and then he
I
goes-
love that.
Yeah, that
Right.
is. That's
Like I'm looking at a picture of him now where he's wearing a blazer with a vest underneath it with no shirt on and he's ripped.
he did that whole cape coming back thingy. Nobody else can literally ever do that. Like that's not the closest I think of, and there's probably other people, but the closest I think of was when Morris Day brought the mirror out and like combed his hair,
Yeah.
and someone else held it for him, and he did like he thought he was all cool. But like you can't even go close to the whole cape go away thing. There's just no way. That's a one and done.
There it is. Do you remember when Eddie Murphy was when he was basically playing a character that was James Brown and he was going into the hot tub?
I
Hot
don't
water
remember.
in the hot tub. Hey!
Still hot
You don't
hot
remember
tub.
that bit?
I don't, but it's like I saw it on YouTube or something.
It was so great. All right. That was Dead Guy in the Envelope. It's JP with Monica, Dizzy, 125. What? Were you just asking for something?
Sorry, no. I just remembered it was on Hot Tub Time Machine. That's what I saw. Sorry.
We'll be right back.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. NASCAR lives right here on 102.5 The Bone. Sponsored by Jerry Ohm.
This week,
the NASCAR Cup Series playoffs begin at Darlington Raceway to write another chapter in a crown jewel race. It's the Cookout Southern 500.
Race Day Sundays, where NASCAR lives in Tampa Bay. Right here on 102.5 The Bone. Sponsored by Jerry Ohm Jeep Ram, #1 in the country.
Tacoma or RAV4, your choice. $249 a month. Limited time only at Sun Toyota during Toyota's National Sales Event. Your choice. New Tacoma or RAV4, $249 a month. Sun Toyota savings are in effect on new Tacoma or RAV4. Now only $249 a month. Make it Sun Toyota and make it happen. SunToyota.com. $12.98 private tag agency fee $189 electronic registration filing fee $598 2025 Tacoma SR5 $249 for 36 months $49.99 DAS 2025 RAV4 LE $69.99 DAS no security deposit required expires 9/2/25.
I'm Tampa injury attorney Mo DeWitt. Sometimes injuries that may seem minor today affect you for the rest of your life. Not all injuries are visible. I've seen it too many times. A client hires the wrong attorney who just wants to get fast cash. You've already gotten hurt in the accident. Don't get hurt again. Just call Mo. Visit justcallmo.com or give me a call at 1-800-CALL-MO. Mo DeWitt, Office, Tampa.
A lot of people, when they come in, they'll say, this is my last hope. The next step is getting them in the right arch supports. Our goal is to have that long-term change for them, to see someone that is in pain, I change things for them. See how we can help you with a free fitting at the Good Feet store.
Attention taxpayers, if you owe $5,000 or more and have missed another tax deadline, you're officially on the IRS's radar. The IRS has resumed aggressive collections. That means wage garnishments, bank levies, even seizures of your home, car, or retirement accounts. If you owe $5,000 or more and missed the deadline, you're stacking new debt on top of what you already owe. Call Priority Tax Relief now. Their experts fight back fast and are saving their clients millions in tax debt every month.
I owed over $50,000. And they settled it for pennies on the dollar. These guys are as legit as they come.
After speaking on my behalf with the IRS, my entire debt of $25,000 will be eliminated.
Whether you've received collection letters or you're already facing liens and garnishments, call for your free consultation. There are no upfront fees. Priority Tax Relief. Let's make your taxes our priority. Call 800-503-8358. 800-503-8358. 800-503-8358.
Priority Tax Relief. I met my wife in law school at the University of Florida. She was from upstate New York and I was from Kentucky. We met at a daily mass at St. Augustine's. She was the most beautiful girl I'd ever seen in my life. After communion, I followed her out of the church and got her phone number. The rest is history. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Little did we know that one day we would have 4 children and the largest injury firm in the world. All 4 work in the business. It's a family business. Did I ever see this coming? Hell no. We just worked very hard and treated our clients like we would want to be treated, like family. It's a full-service injury firm, auto accidents, medical malpractice, workers' compensation, Social Security, and insurance disputes. We're open 24/7, 365 days a year. Visit forthepeople.com and we can get to work on your case. No recovery, no fee. Morgan & Morgan, for the people. Injured? Dial # law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Stingray Chevrolet.
Hi, this is Steve Hurley, owner of Stingray Chevrolet, where we have completely eliminated the dealer fee. This will automatically save you up to $1,500. So do yourself a favor. Ask the dealer what is your dealer fee. You have a choice, because at Stingray on I-4 in Plant City, there is no dealer fee. So when we say relax and enjoy the difference, that difference can save you a lot. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Stingray Chevrolet. Relax, enjoy the difference.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours. Join us at easterseals.com.
Hi, I'm Chef Franklin Becker. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. There's only one FDA-approved Ozempic made by Novo Nordisk. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5, 1, and 2 milligrams.
1025 The Bone, where the Lightning play. We are the official broadcast home of your Tampa Bay Lightning. And now, back to JP.
Is it Prince?
Yeah. Prince?
Yeah, Prince.
What was that?
Who knows? It's JP, 1025 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. I was just sending the Powerball Venmo.
Uh-oh.
We went over, I think we won, it was 19 of it in the office one here, $10 a piece, $190. We won, I think, $19. So we go back in it.
I mean, you cake it. Divided by how many people?
19.
$19 divided. So you get your buck back. Let's go.
No, we got a dollar back, but we're all putting in for the new round.
Oh.
So $10 ahead. It's another $190.
Would you be mad if I'm in that pool and I say I'll just take my money? Y'all go ahead with your thing.
No.
Okay, cool.
Go ahead, take your dollar and get out.
Okay.
But when we all win, don't be.
Can I say I did?
Don't be asking for scraps, bitch. You get nothing.
I played.
I won't even buy you ice cream at that point. Nothing.
You will be proud of me, sir, because I was in Publix and I was like, you know what? I need to do this. And there was no line or anything. So, and it's $2. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go for the even 5. And I bought scratch offs for $3. And I was a little gambling the other day.
Okay.
And
how'd you do?
I didn't win a thing on the scratch offs, which was very fun, but it was fun to do. But so then I go in the next day and check the numbers and I didn't match them. And I tweeted it like, oh, I guess I have to work another week or whatever. And then someone tweeted me, yeah, the drawing is tomorrow. This was Tuesday. I did it. Like, it's not till Wednesday. So my ticket was all crumbled up in the garbage. I had to fish it out. I'm like, oh, I didn't know I don't know when the drawing is. So I checked again this morning and I didn't.
The drawings are Wednesdays and Friday or Saturday. I don't know. But I was just reading so that's up again. I think it's 950 million this time around, I guess. Something along those lines. But I was reading a story before about this dude that won in Virginia. He won Mega Millions in Virginia back in June. And he just came forward to claim his prize. Mm-hmm. He won $348 million. Mm-hmm. He took the lump sum of $155.6 million, and then he gets, taxed on top of that. But they asked him what his first purchase was going to be, and he goes, the ticket holder who chose to remain anonymous told lottery officials that he intends to purchase a new zero-radius riding lawnmower, which started around $3,000.
Nice.
I'm like, bro, raise your bar, man. Chances are you don't have to mow your lawn anymore.
No, but that's I couldn't get on board with that. Like, I understand a splurge or whatever, but like, there's just basic things that people who work every day can't. Like they aspire to it, and to be able to do it with no worries, that means a lot to them.
I understand that, but you just took $100 and some odd million in.
Yeah, fine.
Raise the bar.
No, we're not all. What would you do? Like, what is your raising the bar? Like, where is your bar?
Oh, I could definitely see myself being a lottery statistic.
Will you just blow it on all crap?
I could totally see that happening.
Well,
that's why if it was like obnoxious money and I won it myself, I might not take the lump sum. I might immediately set up a trust. The money goes into the trust, so we'll get the money over the full 30 years, and it'll always be there for the next however many generations. Because if all of a sudden you hand me $100 million, and then I got to take care of people, and then I want that house, and then I want one house over there. Oh, and I want to go do this. Like I could be that guy. I would like to think my wife would step in and be like, "Yo, dude, dial it back."
Yeah.
But I can see myself being a hump. I really can. Plus, and the other thing is when you're taking $100 million, all you got to do is park it in the bank. You're making 5% on that, so you're making $5 million a year just in, profits from the investments and stuff.
I don't feel.
But I buy a lot of stuff.
I don't feel in danger of doing that, but I also, I think I want to help people. I'd go that direction where it's like, okay, maybe help yourself a little bit before you get everybody else's. You know what I mean?
Right. That's my thing. And that's why it's like everything I've ever dreamed of as a kid, I would knock out quick.
Like what? Like what is one dream as a kid?
Homes.
Why are you going to what's a home? What?
Homes. I want no, not boring. I want multiple homes in places that I can see myself, living in for months at a time. Like I can see myself having something in Wyoming or Montana, and I can see myself having, my main residence in Florida, and I can see myself having a vacation home in Italy, and then, stop after that. And then probably sell them when I'm not using them or whatever, or, rent them and use them as investments maybe. I don't know. And then the cars, I'm a car guy. I like cars. And then there would probably be a couple boats in there too.
What is
and my watch collection would be obnoxious.
Oh. Okay, now we're talking. Now I feel like, because houses are just boring. Then you have to worry about maintaining them and taxes and all. That's just you're adding worry.
When you're 9 figures rich, you're not worried about maintaining the house.
I know, but you have to. It's a thing you have to think about. Like you can't just ignore it forever.
You pay other people to think about it.
And are they going to cheat you? Are they going to rob you and screw you over?
No, they're on salary.
I don't know. I just don't want to add to my stress. I don't want stress. Maybe that's not the right word. I don't want to add to my obligations. I want to take away all obligations and have zero responsibilities.
I tell you what obligation would go away. Me being up at 4 o'clock in the morning. That's the first obligation to go away.
I wouldn't do traffic anymore, but I'd come in and chat with y'all if you'd want me to.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd still do this. I don't know. Once my kids are out of school.
It's literally 2 hours a week, Monday through Friday. What are you really going to do?
2 hours a day. Yeah, but I don't want to. If
a
I
day.
get that, I don't necessarily. And I'm not saying I wouldn't. I enjoy this when everything's going right. I didn't enjoy yesterday. I'm not going to lie.
Really?
Today's been great. Yeah, today's been a lot of fun. Yesterday sucked.
Sorry.
But I don't know, so I with my kids in school, then I have to be somewhat grounded. But I got 1 year left of that. And then I don't really need to be anywhere. I want to be able to stop, drop, and go and not have to worry about, hey, John, can I have a couple days off? I want to,
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like,
I might do fill-in work. If Calta was taking off and they said, hey, can you do a week's
No, you don't
worth
get
of mornings?
to. Because who are you? You're a random guy who's only on when you feel like it?
I've been on the station for 10 years. Trust me, if I'm going to fill in for something. If Brennan was in a bind and there was people taking vacation time at the same time.
You don't think there's other people that are currently employed that would be asked?
And I wasn't here, he would ask me in a heartbeat.
I'm not saying he wouldn't. I'm saying there are other people that he could turn to before he's on some guy who's in Spain right now.
And all I'm saying is if he came to me and he needed a fill-in diet, I'd probably do that. I would. I like all the people. I just wouldn't. If I have that if I got 9-figure money, and I don't have anything that like children in school to be grounded.
That's me. That's going to be me.
I'm going to be hard to find. I'm not going to lie.
I'm going to be very obvious to find because I'm going to be all over social media showing all the fun stuff that I do.
You know where I am not going to be?
Social media.
I am not going to be on social media. My social media existence is gone.
Yeah, you would love
it. It barely exists now.
What if you put someone on payroll to do it for you?
No. I don't need anybody to know where I am.
Hey, what's the taxes on $10,000? If I won $10,000 tomorrow, what are the taxes?
It depends on what your tax bracket is now.
I'm poor.
Whatever tax bracket is, and if you're in the 20% tax bracket, then take, 10% is $1,000, so $2,000 of that would go.
So $8,000. That's a lot of money.
You make $8,000.
That's cool.
Of course. I don't know how we get to hundreds of millions of dollars and you narrow it down to $10,000.
I'll take you. Well, you mentioned $10,000, or was it you? Someone mentioned $10,000 earlier, and I'd be okay with it. Like I don't expect to win jillions, but I feel like 10,000 is that's doable.
Yeah. No, I'd be really, really hard to find for a little while.
I'll hunt you down, JP. I will hunt you down, and I will start disagreeing with you immediately.
You're gonna need a team of bloodhounds because I'm telling you, I'm going
to be easy. I'm going to be entering a room with trumpets every time. Every time.
Yeah. Hear ye.
Yeah. Follow the rose petals on the floor and you found his.
All right, so glow.
That's it for us. We'll be back tomorrow at 11. Thank you, Monica. Thank you, Diz. Today was a lot of fun. We will be back tomorrow at 11 a.m. Settings in next. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think.
Makes me feel good.
Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The open mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Pulse Nation, single game tickets for Lightning Hockey are on sale now. You can be the Thunder at Benchmark International Arena this season as the Bolts battle teams from across the NHL. Secure your tickets now at TampaBayLightning.com.
We put in time, energy, and resources because your case is worth it. Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Injured? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
You've worked hard all year. Now let Crown Automotive Group work for you. The Labor Day countdown is on, and you've got just 5 days to save big. Find your perfect vehicle today, new or pre-owned, with live market pricing, no hidden fees, and transparent upfront deals you can trust. Plus, used cars starting at just $10,000. Don't wait. Deals end Labor Day. Visit any Crown Automotive dealership or shop now at crowncars.com. The better way to buy and service.
Avoid the stress of listing your home on the market and sell your home fast for all cash with a guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. Hey, it's JP. And don't worry about repainting your scuffed up walls or fixing your leaky faucet. Mark Spain Real Estate's guaranteed offer allows you to bypass the market. Receive an all cash offer and close in as little as 21 days. There are no showings, no open houses, and no costly repairs. Mark Spain Real Estate makes selling your home stress free. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-498-6548. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-498-6548. That's 800-498-6548. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Summer is upon us. That means trips to the beach and sometimes a dirty car. That's why you need to think about a trip to Bubble Down Car Wash, where you can get the unlimited plan, go through as many times as you need to keep your car clean this summer. You'll have the cleanest car in town every time you bubble down.
Paid for by Hims & Hers Health. Hims & Hers Weight Loss is not available everywhere. Compounded products are not FDA approved or verified for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. Restrictions at 4hers.com apply. Wegovy and Ozempic are not compounded.
Trying to lose weight? It's time to try Hers. At 4hers.com/radio, you can access affordable, doctor-trusted weight loss treatments tailored to you. These include oral medication kits and compounded GLP-1 injections, the same active ingredient that's in Ozempic and Wegovy. Through Hers, pricing for oral medication kits starts at just $69 a month for a 10-month plan when paid in full upfront. No hidden fees, no membership fees. You shouldn't have to go out of your way to feel like yourself. Hers brings expert care straight to you with 100% online access to personalized treatments that put your goals first. Reach your weight loss goals with help from Hers. Get started at 4hers.com/radio to access affordable, doctor-trusted weight loss plans. That's 4hers.com/radio. FORHERS.com/radio.
You worked hard for your 401k. But if you've left your job, your money might be sitting in the wrong hands. I'm Jeff Jr. with Trajan Wealth, and it's very possible that the 401k that you have had for years has hidden fees and limited investment choices. But if you're no longer with the company, that 401k may be at the mercy of your former employer. All of these things could be costing you thousands. Rolling over your 401k into an IRA can provide better investment options that align with your long-term goals. At Trajan Wealth, we're fiduciary advisors that are held to a higher standard with no hidden agenda and no hidden fees. Don't let your retirement dollars sit in an old plan, and don't roll it over to your new plan without consulting Trajan Wealth first. Call Trajan today at 813-550-1000. That's 813-550-1000.
Advisory services are offered through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor.
Fresh local trades, luxury for less. At Furman Luxury Used Cars. New arrivals hit our lot daily. BMWs, Audis, Broncos, Hondas, and more. All priced for every budget. We hand-pick premium vehicles for local trades. And every one includes a free Carfax for peace of mind. Quick trade appraisals, flexible financing, transparent pricing, luxury made affordable. Only at Furman Luxury Used Cars on US 19 in Palm Harbor. Shop now at FurmanLuxuryUsedCars.com.
For WeatherTight windows and doors done right, call WeatherTight Windows for WeatherTight Mike. For WeatherTight windows, hurricane strong, go to WeatherTightWindows.com.
Call WeatherTight today at 813-908-0131.